The last 24 hours for Cardano have been crazy. The next 36 hours or so lining up to be even crazier. Right now, Cardano consolidating sideways. Will Cardano underperform or will it deliver with an explosive move to the upside? What is up, everyone? Welcome to Crypto Capital Venture. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, turn the notification bells on. Let's jump into the Cardano video. It's the weekly chart. We're going to discuss price. What you want to see on the weekly, on any weekly chart, is right here. You see this little reversal, and we are in overbought territory still for Cardano. We've come down a long ways. We're getting this reversal. Really, this stems from the news, Coinbase news yesterday. Coinbase listing Cardano officially on Coinbase Pro tomorrow. And we're getting this bounce going into a really big event tomorrow. So this is a big next 36 hours for Cardano. And you can see right now testing a really key resistance area. I want to dig in to those charts. This is the Blockchain Africa Conference. Tomorrow it starts. They've announced keynote speakers. Many of you are very well aware, and this starts in 15 hours, 5 minutes. Blockchain Africa Conference, Charles will be keynote speaker. And I believe if you're on like Eastern time, this is going to be, I'm pretty sure, pretty early. They have in the program, this will be a pre-recorded talk. This could potentially already be recorded, but a lot of people speculating some big announcements tomorrow. Whether it happens or not, we have to wait. We have to see. The confluence of this happening with the Cardano listing tomorrow is pretty epic if you're a Cardano holder. We've been waiting for a lot of these different things for a while now. I'm going to keep showing this. I don't care. Peter, props to you. This list is just, it makes it so easy too for me to just show you why we've been so bullish on Cardano for so long. Coinbase, you can check that off the list, but so much speculation. You can pause the video and just read through this stuff if you want. So many big things have happened, are happening for Cardano, and here we are on the weekly chart testing a really big support and resistance area. Let's dig into that. Let's look at what's happening. So first off, the biggest thing that I've just, I'm not the only one that noticed this, is that swing high, all-time high that we had February 27th to swing low. We hit a really key support around 95 cents that we tracked like so well. And this right here, this 618 to the 786 resistance channel, Fibonacci resistance right here, Cardano testing. And this is the explosive move. And that this is fine. Cardano's it's settling down after yesterday's nice little move, but we are below this huge resistance area, that $1.30 area. I want to dig into that, but this is a lower high area. We always want to see any crypto break above for trend reversal, right? We have this downtrend. We don't want to see this be an official lower high for continuation back down. So let's start analyzing. Let's start looking at the technicals right now. What's really interesting about it is confluent with everything happening, and let me get rid of this other Fibonacci, but just so you note, this is that swing low to swing high, the support that we did have almost perfectly. But let's place this resistance Fibonacci now and talk about it. So you can see a swing high to swing low, the resistance channel that Cardano is at right now. It's almost perfect resistance at the 618 line, but look at the confluence of this trend line. And this is the lower trend line of a rising channel we've talked about for a while now on this 6-hour chart. This goes back to February, starting in February, towards the beginning of February. And what we're looking for is an explosive move now for Cardano through that trend line, through Fibonacci resistance. And whether we get that or not, it's just up in the air. If Cardano doesn't do it in the midst of a very pump environment, which it is in right now, Coinbase listing announcement, Coinbase listing tomorrow, and the Blockchain Africa Conference with keynote speaker Charles Hoskinson. If Cardano can't pump in those circumstances, that's not bullish. It's just not. There's a lot of people anticipating Cardano price to really explode to the upside, and this is what it would look like to the upside. In terms of just Cardano listing alone, this is Matic last week. This was the announcement, gets that first pump. Cardano had kind of yesterday. Matic had a consolidation right in between before the listing. So this is kind of the move that we're anticipating to see for Cardano. Now, one thing to really note is the price move to the upside for Matic was more explosive. This was almost 60% to the upside, ultimately 150% to the upside after the listing. And Cardano right now, its initial price move, it was nice, right? It wasn't terrible, but it was only around 20% to the upside. That's no 50% like Matic. And then 150% to the upside would really, if it did an exact Matic move, would be, we're talking a $2.60 Cardano. Now, so far, it's not looking like it's playing out that way. What will transpire tomorrow? We have to see. What we're really looking for, though, is at least a solid explosive move to the upside with everything going on, to at least see a 25% move to $1.50 back in this channel here would be a 25% move, and then, you know, potentially 50% move if there's a lot of bullishness, not only in Cardano, but if markets are green, Bitcoin is green, cryptos are kind of in the green tomorrow, a 50% rise for Cardano after the listing is in play. And I'm not saying that to hype it up. That's just the potential in play. The listing for Matic saw 80% to the upside. So there's upside potential for Cardano, this extremely bullish altcoin. 50% I think is fair. And that's like a $1.80 area for Cardano. It is there, everybody. And that's the explosive move that I'm anticipating for Cardano. Anywhere between 25 to 50%, that would be very, very nice to see. And the thing is, though, what I'm really curious about, and I don't mean to, and I'm trying to keep this very level-headed. I'm not trying to hype anybody up. I don't want people, you know, FOMOing into Cardano right now just because I'm making this video. But what I'm really interested in is, what are crypto markets going to be doing tomorrow? And what's Bitcoin going to be doing? What if they're crashing? What if they're just consolidating down and Bitcoin is hitting targets to the downside that we've talked about, or testing key support? Is Cardano really just going to pump because of a Coinbase listing and because of maybe big news in Africa? I don't know. If anything, maybe it does a little, but maybe it's so short-lived and maybe not as powerful because of what's happening in the rest of crypto markets. So I think a lot of things need to come together for this to be the huge, powerful move that I think many are anticipating. And I'm talking about that because when I'm talking to friends that are in Cardano, this is what we talk about. I mean, we talk about, dude, if Cardano can pull off what Matic did, you know, in its listing, when it got listed, it could just pump like crazy. We could see $2 Cardano. We're talking about that stuff, right? It's $1.23 Cardano right now. And, you know, to get to $2, it's a 60% pump for Cardano. Matic, we just saw, did an 83% pump upon its listing. So I know technically it's possible, but I just don't know what markets will be doing tomorrow. And I just don't know if it's going to happen. And I say that a lot, everybody. I don't know. I'm tracking these things. But really, putting all of the bullishness aside, we have to be mindful of this resistance area. And that could lend itself, if Cardano can make a move through that area, simultaneously through this resistance area to the 786, that's around $1.38, by the way. So really, the key resistance to note this is $1.28 to $1.38. If Cardano can break through that area, I think we'll see $1.50 fairly quickly, off to the races, potentially $1.60, depending on the timing of all this. This is going to be so crazy to track this in the next 24, 36 hours, and it's really exciting to watch. So it all starts with this Coinbase listing tomorrow morning, just so confluent with the Charles Hoskinson keynote. It's really interesting timing that this is happening this way. But I want to just throw out what we're watching for resistance to the downside. I'm just going to throw it out there just so that we have it on video, which is the swing low to this potential swing high resistance. And it's really hard to discuss resistance when a Coinbase listing is about to happen, Coinbase Pro listing for Cardano, and the blockchain conference tomorrow. But just in case we see resistance here, Cardano comes down, we're looking at, and this is extremely bullish for Cardano, $1.08 down to $1.02. And that is a support area now for Cardano. And from where it is right now, that's a drop of 10 to 15%. We've gotten that much separation again from a dollar. This is extremely bullish in the middle of a bull market, everybody. So putting all things aside, let's take note of that. We're getting that extension and separation from a dollar area. We have room for consolidation, but I'm telling you, the next day is going to be so interesting. And I'm trying to really just not overhype what's happening right now, but I'm telling you, inside, I'm extremely excited to see how this plays out. I appreciate you all. I really do. So we just hit 8 million ADA 548 delegations. You all are awesome. We're growing this thing together in our Crypto Capital Venture stake pool. I don't shill anything, but if there's one thing I'm going to shill maybe for a little bit, it's this stake pool. I'm having so much fun as an operator here and growing this thing and talking to so many of you in just getting this going. Your support humbles me. It encourages me. I appreciate all of you. I have this video that I want to leave you with today. It's 15-20 seconds. I think it'll pump you up, especially if you're a delegator already. And if you're not, shoot me a DM on Twitter. We'll get you set up if you're interested. But have an awesome day. Let's see what Cardano does. Check this out. God bless.